Hello. So recently, I posted a new Mortal Kombat video, which got a lot of feedback. Negative feedback, more or less. People think I'm like this Dynasty guy, and I just like have a bunch of clickbait and all this. It's not the fucking case, man. I backlog a lot of videos. When I find out the information, I'll make the video, but then I'll have like a schedule of when shit comes out, so by the time it hits YouTube, it's old news already. And everybody's like, we already know this shit. And then, prior to this, in the intro to that Mortal Kombat video, I was driving like I am now, because sometimes that's what I do, and some guy commented and it was like, man, I'm a father, and if I saw you videotaping yourself while you were driving, I'd pull you over and beat the fuck out of you. A, YouTube blocked his comment, because he's a stupid asshole, and B, I'd love to see you try, motherfucker. So, I'm gonna keep doing what I do, and if you don't like it, you can sit on a big one. What's up, guys? This video is filled with spoilers, if you didn't notice that by the title and thumbnail. So if you haven't seen WandaVision yet, turn back now. Alrighty then. On the 5th episode of the series, Vision is starting to become aware that something is afoot in this perfect existence. Meanwhile, on the outside, Darcy Lewis and Jimmy Woo, along with Monica Rambeau, are trying to figure out just what in the hell is going on. Wanda kidnapped an entire town and brainwashed them into being on an ever-changing sitcom. But, is she really the one doing this? Back to what I was getting at. At the end of the 5th episode, there's a knock at the door, and who else could it be but Quicksilver? But, not our former kick-ass Swiss cheese Hawkeye shield. No, it's Evan Peters from the X-Men series. This probably left a lot of you looking like this. Well, don't worry, so was I. And here are my theories as to what is happening. Number 1. Quicksilver isn't back at all. It's just another victim of the town forced into a role on this fake sitcom, who is completely at the mercy of Wanda. It just so happens that with Marvel buying Fox, they can use Evan Peters' version of the character as a nod to fans. Number 2. This very well could be the start of the multiverse. Despite Mysterio talking about it in Far From Home, and it being total bullshit, the multiverse is real. Why else would the Doctor Strange sequel be called Multiverse of Madness? Anyway, Peter's Quicksilver, who was actually named Peter Maximoff instead of Pietro in the X-Men films, could have definitely crossed over into the MCU from his universe. It's also possible that while Wanda breached the Hex to confront Hayward, Quicksilver could have zoomed in undetected. This is my favorite theory, as I hope he is here to stay. Lastly, number 3. This version of Quicksilver from the X-Men films is now the MCU Quicksilver, completely retconning Aaron Taylor Johnson's version from Age of Ultron. Which would mean that Marvel just decided to bring the character back, despite the actor, and Evan Peters just so happened to work out better. Maybe they aren't trying to do a multiverse thing quite yet, but just found a way to reunite Peter and Wanda. Alright, here's the bonus round. This one is the most probable. Maybe, yes, the multiverse is at play here, but I personally think the whole thing is orchestrated by Agnes, aka Agatha Harkness. Yeah, as if you didn't notice that. You heard me. She's in cahoots with Mephisto, a demon who is pulling the strings of the Hex and manipulating Wanda. And much like Vision isn't actually alive, the children don't exist either. It's all just mindfuckery to make Wanda go crazy. We shall see which theory proves true, as the series is almost over. What do you guys think?